two, one, and we are live. Hey everyone, welcome back to Jaya Talks, and this is our 20th episode. Can you guys believe it? We started from the first episode talking about what is Web3, how to get a job in Web3, and as usual, I'm your host, Radityo, and today we will be diving into one of the biggest transitions happening in the market right now, which is moving from Web 2 to Web 3. I know it's a lot of people done that, but it doesn't mean that this transition is pretty common because even though it's common, but on how to get started or maybe which place or maybe which website or maybe what step that we should take to actually jump into Web3 professionally is like so blurred. Like you cannot find like a legitimate guide. Sometimes people jumping in from the metaverse, sometimes people joining Web3 from NFTs. So it's like from various sector, and that's what we are trying to discuss today. Whether you are a developer on Web2, a marketer, designer, or even a manager, many professionals are asking the same
Yeah,
question. Yeah, how can I take what I know from Web 2 and bring it into Web 3? Because it's like a Wild West. It's really hard to get into. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about. And joining us today, guys, is someone who's been leading this transition naturally, firsthand, which is Nusrat. How are you today, Nusrat?
hi, I'm good. How are you? Thank you for having me. Have a
I'm
wonderful morning,
doing great.
everyone. I don't know which part of the country they are in, so good afternoon, good morning.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm doing great. Thank you. And Uh, I would like to know regarding like your background actually, because this topic is not really often to talk about, even though you can find it everywhere on LinkedIn, but to
Yeah,
actually discuss it is not pretty often. So, what
yes.
makes you actually into Web3?
Yeah, so my background is actually pretty much interesting, and it diversified, I'll say. So I have started my journey back in India from marketing background actually, and it was completely, I have completed my international business and MBA in marketing and also in HR. So then after I have joined a multinational company, joined as an intern in marketing, and then I have given like a lot of almost 5 years in marketing, just in building the marketing and branding and events and everything. And then I have changed my career to talent acquisition. So from last 10 years, I'm into the recruitment ecosystem. Earlier it was 100% was into web 2, hiring for the multinational companies like Infosys, HSBC, Royal Bank of Scotland, and all fintech and the banks and all software engineers. Majorly I was hiring for UK, US, India, UAE, Middle East was always there, in my professional career. Like I have started my career with the Middle East region, even though I was in India, back in India. So it was completely the web to hiring I was doing. And then from last 5 years, I switched I will not say I have switched, but I'm still part of the web 2 world as well. But I have started exploring the crypto and the web 3 ecosystem as well. And now I'm hiring for the web 2 and web 3 both.
That's really
Yeah,
cool. And
and from last 5 years, I'm based in Dubai, and now, apart from the recruitment, I have other businesses as well. And after coming to crypto, I have learned trading. I'm myself a trader as well. I enjoy trading a lot. So now this space is something which is, I now feel that I belong to this place. So which is very interesting. Starting the career from the marketing to HR, and then the crypto, and now the trader. So it's like very diversified.
yes, actually, a really good point of view when you actually uh, more of like not really into transitions, but
Yeah.
stepping side. So like the left side on the Web 2 and the right side on the Web 3, because
Yes, yes.
it's a different perspective, and that is a really interesting topic. And talking about traders, as a professional cut loss person, I'd like to say that that is one of the most interesting part of Web3, where people who don't even understand something to trade, they start
Mhm.
to actually do the trading, learn about the future trade, and then even right now we have a lot of options from crypto exchanges. So people are actually learning on this trading.
Yes, yeah, it's interesting. At the same time, it's very exhausting, I will say. But if once you are part of it, you can't. It's addictive, I'll say. And at the same time, to me, it gives that adrenal rush. When you do trade. So I kind of, I like to do trading, and I enjoy a lot.
Yes, it's a mental practice, guys. Awesome.
Yeah,
All right, thank you for sharing. So, one thing that I pay attention to when you said that you've been in on the talent acquisition for like Web2 and also doing the same part for the Web3.
Mhm.
So that also got me thinking, like from your perspective and your experience, what do you think like really makes Web3 opportunities so different from what we see in the Web2? Because a lot of people are still like
yeah,
just talking about they're still comparing between
yeah,
Web3.
yeah. So yeah, this is actually very interesting, and I'll say that the difference is not the technological; it's the philosophical difference. It's all about the mindset. Because if you talk about the Web 2 world, over there you are contributing to the ecosystem, and here, in Web 3 world, you are building the ecosystem by yourself. So you have the sense of digital ownership, right? Even if you talk about, like, we are hiring for the very junior level, so they also have this sense of ownership because they wanted to own some part of token or the nfts which they are building. So this the sense of ownership is, I'll say, there's a big change in both the world and the mindset, because obviously if you're working in the web 2 era, you just go, it's a top to bottom hierarchy. You're working on a big mnc or a small startup, you just have to follow the structure. And here, you have this I mean, the ability to change the project which you believe in, and you own that the project as well. So that's the very interesting part, actually. And in the recruitment point of view, I'll say that the talent in Web3 is measured by the impact of value given by the resources. It's not just the skill set, it's not just the coder or marketeer, but here, we measure how they're contributing to the ecosystem. So which is like very interesting. So it's all about the mindset.
Oh, that's cool because
Yeah,
yeah, it's not everyone talking about it, but mindset for from Web2 and also Web3 is also different. I'm not
yeah,
sure why, but the way how we're thinking, even though including me, looking at the career perspective and also the future wise, we're like much more have I don't know, maybe more prepared
and
because
there are a lot of myth in the market. Like, they feel
yes,
that people who are not aware of the Web3 world, they feel that it's a risky industry. There are a lot of scam in the industry, and it's not safe. The job insecurity is much higher. So
true,
because they wanted to have the stability, they wanted to work in the Amazon, Google, Meta, right? Because they wanted to
yes.
have the security, the big names. But on the contradictory, there are people who understand this thing, and once they are into web 3, they will never go to web 2, that I must say. Because now the sense of earning, the ownership, the achievement is completely different here.
So once you go Web3, never go back to Web2.
Yes. And
Yeah.
also, this is not, I'll say, it is not about the shifting or jumping. You're just, I mean, enhancing your skill. It is not that it is like you're going from 0 to 1. No, it's not like that. You're just enhancing by learning new things. It is like your knowledge of Web 2 is like will give you the added advantage. It is not something you have to forget your all logic and you have to forget your all the knowledge which you're carrying. It's just you adding few more things and building in the new digital era.
I completely agree. So it's like taking whatever that we have already know and modify
Yeah,
it a little bit to actually implement on the new area.
yeah,
Yes, completely agree. And uh, what I see from the space is that back then, maybe from 3 years ago, maybe 2 years ago, 3 years ago, let's say, uh, the Web3 job opportunities is not as much as right now. And
yes,
also, varieties of the roles are also different. Like right now, we can
yeah,
see chief meme officer. I mean, like
yes,
creating a meme, you can work and earn something. While
Mm.
back then, much more into like community moderator focus role, and right now it's almost like you can find literally everything. Sometimes like specific partnerships like community partnership, NFT partnership. So something that is so specific could also be found on Web3. And
Mm.
talking about this increase of the varieties of the roles, from your experience, what kind of like Web3 roles that are actually getting hotter and hotter until right now?
Oh, so the key of this industry is always developers, I'll say, because
Yeah.
it's ultimately what you're building. So I must say the blockchain developer, the smart contract developer are always very hot selling requirement in the market, and everyone want to have the best talent. Even in in my current all the requirements across even from the US, Dubai, and even from the India. So most of the people are they are keen for these this one of the top technology or the skill set which is currently there in this era. And then of course the product manager, specifically with the DeFi. The product manager DeFi is also very much is into demand. And now, because a lot of the security breach is happening, so the third will be the auditors, because
Uh,
how you are building your the application the stronger. So that is something which is also very much into demand. And then there are a lot of people who are working into web 2, but they wanted to understand the security audit part, and they do the freelancing for just auditing the project. So that's also the one of the these are the top requirements currently which I'm having. And also in market in general, we see like a lot of people hiring on these technologies only. And yeah, of course, after AI, so now AI is also the thing. So they wanted to have the someone who have the knowledge of AI, Web3 crossovers like that.
yeah. So
And
I
of course, the legal and compliance, like non-tech, is also always a part of this. But if you compare in terms of the numbers, so definitely the numbers are low, because the amount of people you hire for the developers, it's higher than the legal and compliance part.
Yes, true. I think legal and compliant is one of the most underrated jobs on Web3.
Yeah,
Actually, like really important once the project is ready to go big and have to secure everything in like a professionally.
yeah.
Well, for the developers, since it's like a tech world, I think it's like the core foundation of how Web3 can actually sustain.
Yes.
So
And the
yes,
good part of this ecosystem is like, people are working remotely from for this roles across, like, like a lot of my client who have the, the office in US, but they do hire from the Ukraine, from Morocco, from the Russia. So they are okay with it. And this is also one of the biggest advantage when we talking about the Web 2, Web 3, where, you don't have to go to the office and work from the office. So this is also the biggest advantage, and people are kind of liking it, this approach. They have the freedom of working from anywhere. And this can only happen in the this ecosystem only.
I see, I see.
Because even the hiring managers, even the client are very open about it. They are not restricting themselves by saying that we are looking for the resources from the X region. They are saying we are fine anywhere they can work.
And so it's like so flexible
Yeah,
in the space.
yeah, yeah.
Truly agree, truly agree. And from also from your point of view, now let's say from your experience, how do you see the candidates?
Mhm.
Is there anything change or maybe something evolving between years from the candidates' point of view?
Hello. Yeah, can you come again? Yeah, I think I broke you in between. Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Like want to know, wanted to know about your view regarding the candidates. So we've talked about the jobs, but what about the candidates? Do you see any evolutions from the candidates from let's say 3 years ago into 2025? What are the difference, or maybe do you find some?
Yeah, they are more demanding now, because now they know that in the market there are always the crunch of the resources. So they are also more demanding in terms of giving their the stand. And they're very much clear that what they want, and the salary range has been like significantly change. So what we were giving the money like 2 years back, 3 years back, now it's like, I can say it's almost like 50% increase on what we used to hire 2 3 years back. So this is also one of the major thing, because now the awareness has been increased. Previously, the awareness was limited to certain people. So now, they know that they're worth. So they are more demanding, the candidates, and they have a lot of options as well at the same time. So they are keeping the things on the plate, that this is what I want. If you want me, then just take it, or we have other option. So they have the upper hand.
So it's like, this is me. This is take it or leave it. So something
Yeah,
like
take it or leave it. Yes.
I see. That's really cool. And for people who've been working into Web2, since you also mentioned something regarding the compensations, it's really
Yes.
be comparing from the Web2 to Web3, because sometimes the salary range in Web3, um, it's not always have that like align to basically standardize everything, because global hiring sometimes could be specifically from the regional base, sometimes could be like startup projects, but could
Yes.
so it's really varieties. And comparing to Web2, uh, how do you say that people who've been working into Web2 have to prepare to actually get into the Web3? Because from the compensations, it's really hard to look at the standard. Like there is not like a really clear line on what to actually ask for some positions, and
Mm.
also regarding the remote working culture. So, what should they actually be preparing or maybe learning first before actually started to step into Web3 professionally?
Yeah, yeah, that's an interesting part actually. So I will answer this question. There are two parts. One is like the tech people, and there are non-tech people, right? And the people who code, and the people who are like non-coder like us. So if you are a backend developer, I mean the full stack developer. So if you are a backend developer, so you already know few skills, right? So you're working on the Java or Node or the technology, right? So you have
Yes.
to enhance your those learnings, and you have to learn how you can integrate those learning with the blockchain. So for example, you're preparing anything, so you have to learn how to build something which is integrated with the blockchain with the help of the Solidity or Rust. So that is something they will add on their added knowledge. And if you are a front end developer, so you already know React, right? Those parts, so you have to learn that how you will build your app which will connect with the wallet, just like MetaMask or anything like that, right? So those things are, major changes. So you already knowing half of, you are already there. You just have to learn. For example, you have to think, like you have to see the application, how the wallet integrated with any of the web3 application. And if you are a creative designer, right, so this is the right place for you, because like many of the crypto applications, they look very fishy, they look like, very confusing, right? So uh, designers, it's always like, welcomed in the web3 world, because the designer role is to make something, which they create, which look trustworthy. And here you are only selling something which should be, look trustworthy. So I think if you're a designer, then definitely you don't have to worry about anything. You just have to see like how the NFTs, the tokenomics and everything works, and you have to use those, your creativity, which looks very smooth, yeah, and it user friendly. So that is also a very I mean important part in terms of the designer and the creative aspect. And then if you talk about the marketing and growth managers, right, who
Yeah.
have worked in the marketeers and working for the building a brand and everything. So here the difference is like, it's not only about the advertisement and the branding. In crypto, I'll say it's only about the storytelling, because you are ultimately, selling something which you have to gain the trust of the other person, right? And here you have to work on how to build the community, go and work on the Discord channel, create a Telegram channel, go for the small meetup where, like DAOs, or the small meetup happening around your city or anywhere you are living, right? And you have to learn how to build a storytelling. So marketing is all about community. It's not only about the ads and the branding. So this is the small shift everywhere you wanted to make it and enhance yourself. And yeah, and the complete non tech background, like us, HR, legal, operations, everywhere, like it's all same, I'll say. You just have to deal with the different kind of people, and you have to keep on updating the knowledge by going on the events, by meeting new peoples. Zahana, like she's we met in one of our one community event. So that's how we build a community, and we can be a part of the ecosystem. So slowly and gradually, it's not a one day you will go and you will learn everything about the ecosystem. So it's a slowly. Myself, I have traveled all the events, like happened in US. I was there in Singapore Korean blockchain week. I was there in the Austin consensus in Dubai. Like every week we used to go to a lot of events which is related to crypto, and then the other the activities which we do with the same like-minded people. So that's how you build and enhance your knowledge.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
ultimately it's same, it's all same. It is just the small shift. It is you're just shifting your knowledge and enhancing. It's just like learning a new technology. And how you will do that, there are a lot of courses available in Coursera or on YouTube. You just go and learn. And then try creating if you're a tech background, then you can try creating a portfolio, the proof of work. So you can do small experiment with the open source project which is available in the market. You can write something on the on-chain analytics which help moderate a community, or experiment with the NFT and DeFi protocols.
Yes. I really like what you were saying, which
Yeah.
I realized that in the Web3, the networking game is so strong.
Yeah.
Is the key to everything. Like if you have sometimes in Bali, for example, we do have like from Monday to Sunday is like a full Web3 gatherings from various blockchain. Like could be like from Polygon, from Polkadot, from Solana, Super Team. So it's like from various chain from Monday to Sunday, and meeting new people, also opening new opportunities, and
Yes.
making sure that our proof of work is publicly available is also really
Yes.
helpful. I completely agree with that because
Yeah,
that
because now everyone is asking for send me something what you have built, right? Even if you're not part of the ecosystem, but you can show your skills by creating something on chain.
yes, I think that's one of the unique things on the Web3.
Yeah.
Sometimes getting job is as easy as saying good morning, like GM, and then you get a job from the
Yeah.
networking. Interesting.
Yes.
So that's
And
like
also
a really
the positioning is important. Like you don't have to go and like say that, oh, okay, fine, now I'm shifting from the web 2 and web 3. No, it's not like that, right? It is just the I mean the slight evolving with the technology. You can say that I have more enhanced and added my portfolio with these things. So it's just the because in web 3, like a lot of people have this curiosity of and working with the risk taking. So you have to position yourself in such a way that you can say that now you are a part of this system.
I see. So I think that determines what how to be like the part of the
Yeah.
ecosystem. Okay. All right. So I think we can jump into the Q&A because we've been bombarded with questions. Let
Oh
me
yes.
how many viewers we have right now? Okay, we have 122 viewers. So hi everyone. Hope you guys are doing great. And okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 questions. So we have 13 questions. Guys, as usual, we might not be able to answer all of your questions, but we try to answer like the most related or the most legitimate questions. And for our viewers, feel free to ask any questions on our comment sections, and we will be putting that online. Okay, first questions that we have is this is such an interesting question. So if you can read, so this is the question from the RYZ. So the risk says that the risk asks, what are the biggest misconceptions people have about working in Web3? Is it like easy Dubai vibes, or like, and do you have any found biggest misconception, or maybe the common misconceptions about working in Web3?
That this industry is scammy, and the people are working in the Web3 are not trustworthy. So this is the biggest misconception, and also they are not paid on time. This is also one of the biggest misconception, because here I can uh, I know, like, there are job insecurity and all those questions are already there in mind. In So, but the contradictory, apart from salary, you are getting all of other benefit as well. You are owning the token, you're part of the project. Even there are even the junior level are co-owner of the project. So the job security is, I can say, it is the biggest misconception in Web3.
I see. And what about like the easy money, or maybe the fast rich scam? Do you think that's also a misconception? Because
Yeah,
uh,
because everyone is not there to trade, or they are not just making the money. They are building the project as well. I mean, so there are different verticals and the criteria, for which people are working. So not everyone is gaming. I have seen, like, the people in Web3, they are working since I mean, many years, but they don't know trade. They don't own any token. They don't buy any token. So it's also part of the ecosystem, but they're just building, they're working from the back end, and they don't want to go and buy Bitcoin.
yeah,
Yeah.
cool.
Yes.
Yes, okay. Next questions we have from a Moise. So the question is, how do you measure career growth or success in such a decentralized space? Oh, this is interesting.
Success is very subjective, actually.
Yes,
Yeah, it's always, a very subjective question. But in decentralized space as well, if you are starting from a junior level, you can still be a CEO. Even you work for the 2 years for any small project, then you have your own project and you can be a CEO of that project, right? So career
true.
path is very clear. Even if you talk about the tech people, so they started from the junior developer, and they become a good product manager, project manager, then they become a community manager. They follow the entire project. So it's a pretty much, I mean, I'll say it's very fascinating, because in the Web2 world, you just go with the hierarchy. You don't have I mean, capacity to breach the hierarchy which is going. But in Web3, it's very open. One fine day, even you have started with a small developer, a solidity developer, but the next 2 3 years you can become a very good product manager if someone identify your skills and give you the opportunity to work in a bigger project. So I can say then, in this world, it's a very you will see the surprising resourcing are coming out from the junior, and they are become a CEO.
I see. Yes, I completely agree. I think Web3 is a, somebody also comment the same thing that I would like to state it. So I do also believe that Web3 is a great place to actually learn and explore, because from the career wise, like you mentioned, you could be the CEO, you could actually be any role that you want for your own project, and sometimes you get like unexpected support from the blockchain, from the capital, or maybe from the ventures, or from your community to actually build something. Okay.
Yes, correct. Yeah, yeah.
Moving on to the next questions we have from the RR, double R. How can we apply from India to Dubai location as blockchain developer, Web3 developer? How can we apply for these roles? I think it's also, we also have the similar questions. I think we can take that as well. So, do you think that relocation is also matters in terms like applications for the Web3 jobs?
Yes, yes, definitely. A lot of companies in Dubai, they are hiring from India, and it is always, they wanted to have the right and the quality talent. And India has always been one of the prominent space where, Middle East. are always looking for Indian resources. And you can apply through, like, firstly, in the Web3 world, is they're more present in the Telegram community. So you have to be part of the Telegram channels, groups, because over there you'll keep on looking for a lot of jobs, hiring. You can be a part of the LinkedIn. Even the big companies, they are actively posting all the jobs in LinkedIn. Even myself, I do post all the jobs in LinkedIn, then Naukri Gulf, then Naukri. So there are multiple, even Byte. So and if you're very eager to come to Dubai and you wanted to have this, so just take 1 month visa, come to Dubai, explore all the events, meet a lot of people, and then definitely you'll get end up with the opportunities. I have been to, I mean, I've seen like many such people who just, came to Dubai and just stay here for 1 month visit visa, and then they apply for a lot of jobs. And then eventually, if you're present here, then you're meeting a lot of people, then it is easy to, more likely to get the chance to have the job.
Ah, so cool. So that method is actually exists, like
Yeah.
staying 1 month, going to like full networking mode, up anywhere on Dubai, in Dubai, and actually explore more opportunities. Okay, moving on to the last question. So this is the last question that we will be answering, guys, and it's also a good question to wrap up. So looking ahead, what do you think the next big wave of Web3 careers will look like in the next 2 or 3 years?
So from my past 2 3 months experience, I have been to a lot of places and meeting a lot of people and looking at to a lot of projects. So the next big thing is coming is the stablecoin project. Right, a lot of stablecoin projects are there in the market, and even, like, uh, the US UAE government, they are also, regularizing this thing, and they have given the opportunity to build a lot of stable token. So I think the next big wave is the stable, because previously we have seen like, the NFT, then gaming, and then the project meme, and but now I can see that they're focusing on the stable projects.
Ah, interesting. So it
Yeah,
could be
yeah.
something new, some new roles that we never heard before. So
Yes.
could be
And yeah,
like,
of course, AI also will be play a very crucial role in this. So there are a lot of tokens and projects building on AI, and a lot of hiring was also happening in that area as well. And a lot of new hedge fund has been created, because a lot of institutional and the family offices have started investing in the digital assets. So in that area as well, a lot of hiring is happening. So it can be a big wave you can see in, like, in terms of you're building your career in these areas.
I see. So yeah, I think the opportunity are still wide open, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, amazing. So that was a really great Q&A session. So I'm sorry for everyone whose question hasn't been answered yet. You can still put your question in our Telegram group, and we'll try to answer it later after our session is over. And before we wrap up the sessions, Nusrat, we actually, in Jaya Talent here, we have this kind of mystery questions that we always have from our speaker. And this mystery question is actually voted by our community. So we shared your profile on LinkedIn to our community beforehand. They will pick and vote the most mysterious questions to be asked to you during the session. So it's like 100% pure from the community. Okay, so after the vote, we have received 77 votes for this question. So let me double check. So the question is, uh, so Nusrat, if Web3 have an animal mascot, what do you think is the most suitable animal to be a mascot for Web3?
Animal.
Animal, yes.
Oh my god. I'll be, I mean, biased maybe. So because I can say chameleon, it's also one of the, maybe I can say yes.
Okay. So why is that? Hello. You,
Hello.
you,
Yeah,
yes. You repeat. I think we've lost you since your last sentence. Like, which animal is it?
I said that it's a chameleon
Chameleon. Okay. And why is it? Why it's a
because
chameleon?
it's constantly, evolve, and it is know how to blend with the new environment. So it is just change according to the need. So it exactly how the Web3 space work, right? So it's the transformation, the building, and everything. So it's constantly evolve and adopt.
I see. So it's like the adaptability and the
Yes.
flexibility it can blend in any environment. Oh, that's
Yeah.
a
Yeah. Yeah.
that's a really good answer. And guys, there you have it. We've been arguing about this in our Telegram group with our community about the Web3 animal mascot, and I think this is one of the most legitimate answer. So thank you. And
If
all
you want to
right,
give the second option, then I can also give the octopus because it's a lot of hands, and it is uh, also have the multitasker. So you can say the octopus because the second option I can give to octopus as well because multitasking is what is needed in this space, right? You have to build a project, work on the community awareness, news, and a lot of things you have to handle at a time. So also that.
so thank you. You just gave us a new topic to argue in our group. So guys, chameleon or octopus is going to be our next topic in another Telegram group to argue.
Yes. Yeah.
So that was a great session. Thank you very much, Nusrat. You've been sharing so many practical insights for anyone, especially for those who are looking to jump into the Web3 and take a leap of faith into it. And we'll be happy to have you again in our future sessions to talk about something new again. And
Yeah, happy to
before
try. Yeah.
the sessions, do you have any last advice for the Web2 uh, workers that are trying to get into Web3?
Yeah, just get out of your comfort zone. You just because a lot of people, they are very much comfort in their own job, so they don't want to take a risk. And I completely understand that point because they also have their liabilities and they don't want to take the risk. So what I can suggest is like be there wherever you are. Just keep on building new things, and then try to work on the projects, and then take a shift. I'm not saying that just resign and just come to the Web3 and just start doing the projects on crypto, start trading. No, I'm not saying that, but start building parallelly. So then you will have the confidence to be into this ecosystem. And once you have the full confidence, then you can leave your job and then you start working with us. That's the advice I wanted to give to the all of the people who are looking to switch from Web2 to Web3.
Ooh, wonderful. Yeah, get
Yeah.
yourself explore and whenever you are ready, we will be here
Yes.
open. And to everyone watching, don't forget the world of Web3 isn't just about crypto or NFTs, it's about
Yes.
literal thing. And
Yes.
just like you've mentioned, it's about ownership, community, and opportunity. And it's still early enough for you to jump in, even though we've
Yeah.
been here, but it's somehow always feel early because this space keep evolving. So if you guys enjoy the sessions, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also invite your friends because uh, what are the best things other than working with your friends on the same projects? And make sure to follow Jaya Talent and also check on Nusrat on LinkedIn that we will share on the announcement later on. And
Yeah.
if you feel like that these sessions resonate with you, and if you have any requests for the speakers, feel free to chat us on our Telegram group. And we will be back soon with another episode of Jaya Talks. Until then, keep looking and keep exploring. Thank you, Nusrat. Hope you have a
Thank
great
you
day.
so much. Thank you, Zahana and Jaya Talent, for organize this wonderful session and taking the beautiful insights and the audience. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks a lot, Theo. Bye. Take care.
Thank you so much. Likewise. Have a good day.